Hopefully you guys can hear me fine. Now the PlayStation's back up, I can get back to what I wanted to do. Right as PlayStation Network went down is the moment I was like about to stream. So I got absolutely trolled. But not the point. What I want to do now is just quickly get all of the stuff done that It's like, I'm gonna explain something that I did off of stream time. Because I got one of the other statues of the 7, which is the one here. I haven't looked around any of the maps. The only reason I did this was because I was after this. Because this gear is what I'm actually after one of these sets in preparation for Baal if she ends up playable. I am staking my bets on what I said she would end up playing as. If you guys want to see that, there's a video on my channel for it. I've already explained what I think her playstyle's gonna be. And I think energy recharge build and polearm user most likely, if not sword user. And I'm gonna show you one of the beautiful pieces I got, which perfectly falls in line with what I aim to build her as. It took a lot of farming. The only reason I did it was because I reached resin cap. I couldn't convert it because I already had complete condensed resin. So that should explain that. But look at this beautiful piece. I hate the fact it got bonuses in HP, but the crit damage and attack bonus? Yes. I'll take the HP, and then there's the energy recharge. Beautiful piece. Hopefully useful for her. And then there's also this, which could be useful depending on what she uses, because I'm assuming it'd either be, for the headpiece, either crit rate, crit damage, attack, or elemental mastery. It really depends on how she works. So, I already made my video ages ago on, well, ages ago, before this, which was just me thinking, okay, if she played, this is how I'd maybe want her to play. So now I'm actually building towards that. I'm going to put basically my money on it to see if I'm right or wrong, because I'm investing hours into farming gear for her, and if I'm wrong, then I've got a set of gear that will not be used on Baal. It'll probably go to Xingqiu instead. So there's that. And, what I'm hoping for out of Act 2, I want to actually see Baal, because we were told we were going to get a meeting with her, and so far have we got that? No. No, we haven't. And it's very likely that we're going to meet her by being in combat, like, against her army, which is a great way to be introduced, isn't it? That's the ideal that you want, especially when someone can execute people with divine punishment in a single slash. Beautiful. If we do end up fighting her, fuck yeah. If we don't, then damn it.
How strange. It's never this quiet here.
Hello, doggo. Oh. Can I take you with me wherever I go?
Tom is playing his ventriloquist game again, huh?
No. Otherwise, the dog would probably remain silent if the game was trying to set us up for that shtick again. Or at least, that's how I see it. You believe what you want, though, Paimon.
Toma?
Doggo, provide us the means to go forward. You are the true face of wisdom in this game. Screw going to Sumeru and seeing that god. I'm joking, of course.
Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already.
Huh.
Not a peep. So where the heck is he then?
Who knows? Oh. How is the dog so small, too? This one's specifically smaller than the other Shiba Inus we see around in the game.
Huh. What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Pet
Hello.
him.
Have either of you seen Toma?
Oh, he's actually missing. Okay.
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission.
Oh, great. Well, this bodes well.
I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today, to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree.
Ooh.
And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
So we've got to get involved. Oh, for fuck's sake. That does not bode well for us, because if we're getting involved, we're getting between her sword and him.
Hold up a second.
Unless he
So the
actually hands it
ceremony
over.
that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
He likely didn't know that. I'm wondering how they caught the jump on him. Obviously, he wouldn't really be able to resist unless he wants to become a fugitive like Kazuha is, who can't even come here.
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date.
Ooh. Also, you guys can't hear my fan, just to check. I don't want that to be doing anyone's head in. Just, it is, as it has been for the past few days, it's been very bloody warm. So I need it. I need it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be suffering. Not that I don't imagine if I'm fighting Baal, then I'm definitely gonna be suffering anyway.
This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
That's perfect. I'm glad you guys can't hear it, because I don't want to be annoying you guys with the audio. Doggo, but you are the yeah, it's not gonna do much.
You represent the whole Yashiro Commission, so if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right?
Meanwhile, if we go do it, we're gonna get stabbed.
And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
Basically, you need to sit the hell down. The only fan I hear is Baal's fans. Yeah, that's me right here. I'm very intrigued. And the thing is, when it comes to the Resistance, the leader of it is likely very biased, because Shinonomiya, I'm pretty sure, is the name, because I haven't double-checked. She's interesting. She's from a clan that likely revered the serpent deity that Baal killed. So, going against her could liably be in her best interest if she manages to have the Shogun's rule of a throne. Sangonomiya. Close enough, leave me alone.
There is no other option.
I don't
must act
double
with
check the
haste.
trailer, right?
The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this.
You don't have to. Let me handle this and potentially get beheaded. But
He
it's
is
okay.
my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
Actually, because she's just friend-zoned him again, I'm just gonna mention this. Why in the hell is there implications that Ayaka likes the Traveler when she's had this friend with her for so long, who is actually a really good guy? And this isn't the first time that the game has implied that someone has feelings for the Traveler. They did it through Jean's character quest as well. And to me, I'd rather they actually imply relationships between characters that we can pull on, rather than other characters with the Traveler. Because yeah, the Traveler's impacted their lives, but they know people within the game's world that they already have established connections with, who have likely had far more of an impact on their lives. Sangonomiya is the hydro user that we saw in the trailer that's the head of the Resistance. In the special program they mentioned she was head of the Resistance anyway.
But...
Okay, I guess we're meeting the Shogun. Hell yeah. Please
okay,
don't make it.
I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
I hope that if we are gonna actually fight her, that we cannot win, because it would be so stupid if the Traveler could actually be a powerful version of the Seven, because Venti is canonically the weakest. We know this. And don't worry about it, no issues at all. I'm happy to explain stuff, I'm happy to talk about stuff. If you guys have anything you want to discuss during this, we're all good.
A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
The Traveler's lack of talking makes them irresistible. Maybe some of these people are really self-conscious and don't want anyone who will ever talk back. I'm joking, of course. Doggo, come with me. I'm surprised we haven't gone to any of the other islands yet. Honestly, I kind of expected that. I was expecting them to send me away. No, it's actually within the city that we're doing this. I'm all for it, of course, but I'm confused. I expected us to meet the resistance or something soon, but instead, we're actually getting a meeting with Baal, not the way we kind of hoped. Also, something I find interesting as well. She had to have known we were already here. If anyone else can find out that the Traveler is roaming around and came to Inazuma, there is no way in hell that Baal didn't know. Hell, it's not just Baal who potentially knew either. Because we know that Yai Miko already knew that we were here, so there is no way in hell Baal didn't already know we were here. So she's been tolerating us. How do you think the other Archons think and feel about Baal? Venti, I imagine, thinking she's a bloody killjoy. Zhongli seemed to respect her, so... But the others I can't judge at all because we don't know them. Yes, show me the girl. Why him? Hi! Oh, her hair from the back. Ooh. Wait, what the hell? Magnet powers, go! Check. Bad idea. And we're pulling a Kazuha. We are so fucked. Ooh. We are burned.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity.
This... Okay. Neat. Are you going to summon Torrigates like I thought you would? Come on. What a badass sword. I love how people were saying this is the Mist-Splitter when it's not.
Upon this statue.
I was right! She was talking to us. What the hell? I was right! I was right! I was right that she summons the arena. I thought it had to be her. Because we see a bunch of Torrigates behind her. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay. We're fucked. We're dead. This is gonna be fun. Are we really fighting her? Are we really doing this? Oh, she's gonna fuck us up. Oh my god. Hi.
Much to verify.
Wait. She's got a Naginata. She's got a Naginata. I saw that. It was too long to be the katana. Oh! I was right! Pull arm user. Pull arm user. Oh my god.
Time for takeoff.
Inferior. Fuck off. Leave me alone. Oh. Oh. This girl is angry. This girl is angry as fuck. Alright. The music. Oh, no.
Brace yourself.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck off. Not in my face. No. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. Exploration team for this. I did not expect to... Oh, I didn't actually expect to be fighting her now. if we were gonna fight her, I expected it to be the end of the actual, you know, the entire... Oh. I expected it to be the end of the entire chapter. This is, like, not even potentially midway through. What the hell? This is the fight that made me lower the world level. Oh, great. And I'm fighting it pretty sure higher than... Nah. Archon versus Archon, let's go. Weak Archon versus really bullshit Archon, but we're doing this. Leave me alone.
I'm not in the mood for this.
I am not in the mood for this. I am tough shit, Venti. Ooh. I want to do this on my world rank. I am all for it. Oh god.
Think you can get away?
I don't think she's trying to. Like, she's just walking. Ooh, bad. Look at her health. I barely touched her.
Glitter gliding. I swear by my sword.
Strike dead.
No. Oh. I tried to eye frame that. It did not happen. Okay. Yeah, she's got the Naginata out. I was bang on the mark. No bother, but I will take it. And the weapon's unique. It's not remotely any that exist in the game. Unless they actually add that weapon in, which I personally hope they won't. I'd rather it be almost like a skin for when we use her if she's playable. Bad girl. No. And ow. The 7 Electro Archon. I'm like barely able to pay attention to stuff going on.
Mold you into the foundations of eternity.
I'm sure a lot of the people who... Venti doing that. Venti saying that only adds to how funny it is. Nope.
You're way behind schedule.
She does not care. She does not care, and I get it, but ow. You can, just when you do, you can't change it back for another 24 hours. Yeah. That's why I really don't want to end up having to resort to it, but she isn't taking any bloody damage. I'm assuming you legitimately have to win this and it'll just make it so whatever happens, happens afterwards. I'm assuming it's a fight you cannot lose. It'll just reset.
Strike dead.
This girl has range coverage. Leave me alone. Ow. Come on.
Retribution.
We'll get that, hopefully. I'm hoping that we'll eventually get the dialogue on Baal, like, in... Because we got dialogue between Venti and Zhongli. Not between them, but their voice lines, they refer to each other as gods. Ganyu, I think the schedule is the least of our worries. Yeah, pretty much. I can't heal Venti. Okay. Balls! Right. Great.
Would gliding be faster?
The thing that's making me hesitate on even touching my Ganyu is the fact that she can close distance and do range and fuck me up like that. Nah. Nah.
Access denied.
Nope. No. Fuck's sake. We have one very angry god. And that's why.
Born of ice and frost.
And I can't force her to target the flowers because it's boss instance, so she won't care. So if anything, getting into her face is like the best way to hit her because I'm having to aim at something that is very aggressive. Very, very, very aggressive.
Hear me. Go as one. Inferior.
Yeah, I feel inferior right now, but that's not the point. Oh god. Nah. Oh. Nah. Stop it.
Inferior. Here we go.
Oh, God's sake, she does not. Oh, Venti, you got swatted like a fly. I'm not even like a quarter through her health. That's scary as fuck. Right. Oh. Nope, no. Didn't mean to do that. I aimed to swap to Jean. Button prompts. No. Leave me alone. Yeah, I know!
Strike dead.
No!
This ends now.
Oh, that's new. I didn't see you do that earlier. No! Oh. Ah!
My companions.
Ah! Wonderful. Alright. Oh, how many healing items do I even bloody have? Oof. Oh, that's a... We go sushi.
Need me.
Nah.
Inferior.
I feel it. Stop it. Alright, we'll do it this way. I rarely use defensive food items ever because normally I can just whack things into their grave very quickly. But I will take it. Increases. Yeah. We'll do it this way. I don't care. Oh no. Poor timing. Leave me alone. Oh. Oh.
Verdict is
And she just dodged that. That sucks. That sucks
Brace
so
yourself.
hard. Please. Give me breathing room. Jesus Christ,
enough.
lady.
No touching.
Nah. Ugh.
Is that all you've got?
Shut up, Luke. Ugh.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
The only thing you're molding me into is
Let's play.
into a casket. Ugh. Oh, God.
Evasion is futile.
Nah.
Instabilities
Oh, what
will
the?
be removed.
What the hell? Alright. Oh no! What in the fuck is that? We got you! That's so dickish!
Strike dead.
Oh, how do you expect me to win this? That is basically a death condition. What in the
You
fuck?
are an enemy
No.
that requires special attention.
Yeah, I know. How in the hell am I meant to deal with this? Am I meant to win this or am I expected to lose?
Strike dead.
Nah. Nope. God.
Inferior. You face the lightning directly.
Face the lightning.
Commendable.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, fine. We get to actually see the sword art? Oh. I managed it. And she doesn't give a shit. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, good. We can't win that fight. I'm glad. Toma, run! Oh, she is going. Don't stab me, please. Oh, she's going. Right. Ooh. Toma, you bloody legend! Run the fuck away! She could just slash again.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Alright. Ooh. Toma, you're awesome. You're a good boy. And Baal's just made us look like the biggest bitch. Oh, I cannot wait. Please be playable. I've saved for it. Please be playable. Thank you for proving me right, Baal. Thank you. Using a Naginata. Thank you. She used a Naginata more than a katana in that fight. Ha! And people were bitching at me. People were bitching at me during, whenever I spoke on the Genshin server, the actual server, about this, and they kept saying, oh, she's already been shown with a sword. She created her out of a bloody gnosis, like it matters! It's a burst! It could easily just be a burst, and the game's just like, yeah, good for you! Thank you! Because that was really obnoxious. When people try to give you shit. The Naginata was used more by samurai. That is the only reason I made that assumption, and I'm glad I did, because I've just been proven correct. I didn't want to really... I don't want to insult the Genshin community, but some of them are really bloody childish. Not all of them, obviously, but it's like when you have a massive go... and bicker with people about their opinions and their theories and try and put them down for it, and they end up actually being on the mark? Fuck you! Ugh. Ugh. Wait, that was... Where the hell am I going? The character is currently involved in another quest. Why? Huh. What quest is cooking? Is it this one? I'm lost on what's interfering with this. I'd assume it's this. In the name of the resistance, yeah. Let's have a look. No, international tribal log. Why is Ramsey involved? Why does he matter? Alright, fine. I guess I'm doing a side quest first. Why? No. God, that... Will she eventually be something that we can farm weekly? Time for our annual getting our asses kicked by an Archon every week. Sign up now. It's like, okay, great. Deal. Why in the hell is the quest being interfered with? Why me? Just gimme. They sound real. The fact I have to do this first before I continue really bloody sucks. I did not expect to actually fight Baal, like, now. If we were gonna fight her, I assumed it'd be at the actual end, or near the end. Where, technically, this is half, isn't it? Around half of what we're potentially getting for Inazuma, because we've gotten not all the islands. Huh. Imagine if Baal had unique dialogue if you used the Archons against her in that fight. I'd be happy if they did. I also just found it really funny that Venti would repeatedly be the one suffering with dialogue. I know I'm not giving this quest its full love, I just... Get me the hell back into main story, please. I don't want to go with you! I have to actually do the quest. That's cooking. That's bullshit. I'd assume that the Archons wouldn't really have need to fight each other aside from the Cryo Archon, considering she's going out of her way to take people's Gnosis. The thing is, I personally don't want Baal to lose hers. Because she's so guarded right now, it'd be really unrealistic. And yeah, it was really sweet that Paimon tried to defend us and got involved. Just at the same time, I don't see her stopping that sword. Thank you, Toma. I need to heal. Jesus Christ. Oop. Like, I'm I'm putting all my investment of resin and stuff into the idea of building for Baal how I imagine. What is the Cryo Archon doing again? She's the one who rules over the Fatui are her soldiers, and she's going out of her way to send the Harbingers to take Gnosis from the other Archons, which is... I think it was described to be their link to Celestia. In before, Paimon is the unknown god and could have put Baal in a cube. The thing is, Paimon is very likely some sort of deity in this game. She matches the theme of the others. She has the name of a demon. All of, like, Barbatos, Barbatos, Morax, and Baal are all the names of demons from hell. All of them. And she also kind of matches the colour scheme and roundabout design of what we saw in the Unknown God, and as well as Celestia itself when we saw the opening cutscene. And she knows way too much about the world. Why does this guy... Come on. Believe me, I don't give a shit about what you want to do on this beach. Hi, go away. Do we have any other information about the other Archons? Not a whole lot, honestly. Not to my knowledge. Why does this have to happen? Why does a quest have to impede on what I'm doing? But yeah, no, we don't have a whole lot to go on when it comes to the other Archons yet. I'm starting to settle down now. But I'm very pleased. We literally met her in a fight. That is the worst introduction we could have got. The thing is, even if she knew about us, it's clear she didn't know that we were able to use the elements without a vision before now, because she seemed genuinely shocked by that. I'm just gonna take this while we're passing it. It's free stuff. Oh. Oh, Electro cubes. Leave me alone.
Here we go.
Goodbye. Ah, not close enough. Fine.
Brace yourself.
One of them wasn't close enough to the edge to launch him off the cliff. While the other two are trying to get back up to kill me. Do you think the Archons get a feeling whenever the Traveler taps into their powers? They're not tapping directly into them though, they're tapping into the statue, which would just be exposed to a lot of elemental energy. So I don't think so. But there's obviously no way for us to actually know whether they do or don't. I just think that Baal had to have known that we were in Inazuma already. It's clear she didn't know that we could use elemental power without a vision. So I'm assuming until this point, if she did hear about us, then she likely let us into the nation, because we've seen what that storm can do to people, because apparently Kazuha shipwrecked on his way out of Inazuma. So she likely made our voyage quite easy and knew that we were coming. That's only a guess though. Like as said, there's no way to possibly know until we actually get a confrontation with her where we actually speak to her instead of trying to kill us. Which, thanks by the way, Ayaka, you said you would sort out that meeting and you didn't. Well, actually no, it was Toma, but he saved our asses, so I'm less inclined to blame him. He Though to be fair, we saved him first, but still. Ugh.
Here we go.
I also... Has my connection been stable today? Just because PlayStation itself had issues, but previous streams I've had problems with Wi-Fi for like periods of time. What sucks is there's no way Toma can be around Ayaka now since he'd be a wanted fugitive too. Yep, that really sucks too. That's bang on the mark. He won't be allowed anywhere near her. He'd be risking her by being around her. Which is a huge shame. Poor guy. Poor guy. Hopefully I wasn't too loud with my borderline fangirling. Like, that made me happy. I'm very pleased with that. And they handled it the right way because realistically there should be absolutely no reason that the Traveler would be able to beat a powerful member of the Seven. I refuse to believe that. We see how easy it was for the Nameless God to put us in a cube. Two of us and our sibling at the same time. I can see the similarities between Toma and Child, but I wouldn't say it's a knockoff. Hell, I even said he was Inazuma Child as a joke. But he is different, and he's our boy now. Toma is easily, for that, the ball's on him, good on him. He's gotta be a fan favorite, and if he's not, I'm disappointed in the Genshin community for not liking him for what he just did. He's very gutsy, good on him. He went for it. It's like, obviously, he was in a position where even if he didn't do anything, though, he was going to be in trouble regardless, but he could have just avoided getting between that and just let us be stabbed and run himself. I liked him anyway before this, but I like him a lot more now. I'm so looking forward to the idea of speaking to Baal and seeing her reasoning. Why the hell is the stalker here? Get this damn quest out my way so I can continue the story. He threw a Naginata at Baal's face. Absolute legend. Damn right. Damn right. I'm kind of surprised she didn't whack it back at him, though, because I refuse to believe that she couldn't have done that. Just, no you! Welcome, sir. How tough are you? I threw a Naginata at the Shogun's face. Yes. The true legend of this series. You, child, have given me a quest that interfered with the main story.
Why have we stopped here?
Aye! Thank you. Did Baal pull a katana or a Naginata out of her chest? It was a katana, but it turned into a Naginata during the fight. So she clearly does use a sword when she feels like it, but she does make use of extended range, like I assumed! Thank you, game!
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area.
But it also endangers Ayaka.
The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
They don't even try and lip sync.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group who came together to fight the Vision Hunt decree.
And Sagonomiya is also the person who is descended from the people who worship the giant snake that Baal killed. Here's the thing, I do not trust her either. I think at the very least, Baal is openly disdaining us and showing that, you know, she means business and what she wants. She's not hiding ulterior motives. Meanwhile, Sangonomiya, let's put it this way. Why would you be studying military tactics and be a proficient general already when it's times of peace? That means you are actively preparing. Unless for some reason you want to be a jack of all trades and think military information will actually benefit you. In before she turns into a Orochi. No, I don't think it'll go that far, but I do not think she's doing it for the sake of everyone keeping their visions.
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokomi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army.
It's like I can have faith in just about anyone else involved in that cause but her because of what her family is based on the book we found in-game. Unless history was written by the victors and done in a bias, the snake crossed a border and Baal saw that and was like, no, and then killed it.
However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the Resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the Resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away.
Meanwhile, in your case, boy, you should not probably stay in Inazuma City, because you're a fugitive, and we know how much good that did for Kazuha. Yeah, you have close relations with one of the head families of the Tri-Commissions, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. You're, if anything, potentially going to ruin her family's position by hiding with them.
The only issue is that we can't be sure of the Resistance Force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
Be sure you do this then.
Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner!
We're literally talking in the city where we just ran.
Let's get out of here!
You'd think they would have actually escaped the entire city, but no! Let's do it in front of the tea house. Like, Baal will care. She gave this land to that family. She can easily repossess it. I refuse to believe that she can't. She's the head of the shogunate. She is the shogun of Inazuma, so she owns pretty much everything involved with it. Where the hell am I going? Okay, we are actually going here. Okay, I can make my journey shorter. Sweet. I've not actually looked around this area either. I sailed kind of close to like a little mound hill, the same one that the Statue of the Seven's on, so I'm actually looking forward to exploring this place. Same goes for the other area. I avoided looking around. I only saw one Shrine of the Depths, and I was just like, okay, I'm marking that on the map for later. Yeah, I need help with that, please. Thank you. Let's have a look. Cries himself to tea. He is in front of the doggo at the tea house due to being unable to see Ayaka. That'd be funny. Just mark on map about this, because I'm not doing the time trial now. I just tend to leave markers now when I find stuff that's somewhat valuable. I may as well get a fast travel point as well. Leave me alone, Bar. I swear I will murder you brutally. You don't. I'm not in the mood. How do you think Baal feels about the other Archons? I answered that earlier, didn't I?
Huh?
Pretty sure I said that earlier. I'm not trying to avoid answering, it's just I'm pretty confident I mentioned it. Is that a cannon? Okay. Then, how do I think Baal feels about the other Archons? Venti doesn't have an active role over his people, so... No, I'm confident I answered it earlier. But I'll say it again if I didn't. But, Venti, he doesn't really have an active role over his people, and I think that she probably sees him as quite Sorry, real life stuff.
Let's play!
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So, as I was saying, I think that she'd see Venti as quite lazy because he doesn't have an active role over his people and believes that they should be free, which is all well and good, but when his people were actively suffering at the hand of Durin, Dvalin was the one that tended to that. Venti, if anything, even mentioned that he was preparing to sing songs of despair about it, and that it was Dvalin who saved them. As for Zhongli, we know how he feels about Baal, I'm pretty sure, because he's even talked to us about her. I'd assume he respects her. The others, no idea. Neat little outpost area. I said little, it's probably not that small. Ooh, mine. Front lines. So yeah, no, we're in an actual war zone. Neat. Do you think she thinks of Zhongli respectfully as well? Yes, and that I definitely did say though.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
Hey, we can hope. Then we have a direct place to go.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
We're asking around as a fugitive, and we didn't even ask, we overheard. We were nosy as hell. I see you. See you, Lee.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Hi, buddy. Let's get you back home. Yeah, don't be down there, please. Go on. We're gonna get the little guy back home. What the... There we go. Gimme.
We're way behind schedule.
Have we run into issues with security/government in all 3 nations so far? We've only done it in 2 nations, not 3. Mondstadt, we didn't really have an issue with their government. Meanwhile, Liyue we did, because of a misconception, and here we are a genuine fugitive.
You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone.
I see that enemy in the background.
What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army.
Yeah, but we weren't immediately put in... So the way I see it, we didn't really do a whole lot wrong there when it comes to how quickly we were removed from the wanted list. We weren't an active fugitive and we didn't really commit. To their knowledge, we committed a crime. To our knowledge, we weren't really.
The front line used to be further forward, but they
After
had to
all,
retreat
it was
a couple
Venti's.
of times.
It was Venti's
Now
liar.
they're back to Nozuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
No one knows who's whose forces, and you're saying we should go into that fight. It's like, I don't think our aim is to kill people, Paimon. Not yet, anyway. Hurry to the front line. Yeah, alright, sure. I'm just getting stuff in passing. Fast travel points are always useful to have. So I don't see it as a waste of time to get them. This area. God. Okay. What in the... Huh. Why? Okay. Game. I'm confused. You leave me the hell alone. See you, Lee. Bad timing, but fine. Leave me alone, Baal. Go on. take you. Really? I see that though. That's unfair. That's mean. What in the hell? Leave me alone. What in the hell? Piss off! Yeah, so we're actively blocked from going there. And another thing to mark on the map.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, that sound is not a pleasant one now. So we are actually being brought through these areas. Okay, good. It'd be so weird if they cut us off.
Next
Oh,
on
so
the
that's
agenda.
the flower I saw earlier. I will take that. Damn, there's a lot of shipwrecks here.
Let me try my
Damn.
one strike will suffice.
Leave me alone. Uninterested in your bullshit. How many... Yeah, there's some big ships here, and I'm meant to believe that we got through the storm fine.
Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out.
Show me what you've got.
Retribution!
Here we go.
Watch your step.
No touching. For Rex Lapis. Next.
Okay, this ship is just built different, I guess. Yeah, that's what it is.
I need to train.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Tepe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle.
So you shouldn't be on the front line.
So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation.
You're very trusting.
As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujosara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever.
Well, let's put it this way. They saw 100 as a milestone, meaning it had to be a significant chunk of the amount of people within Inazuma that have visions that she had already apprehended and taken them from her, killed to take them.
The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too.
You're wishing for a vision just for fighting strength. These people...
I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
You shouldn't answer that because it contradicts the laws of this world.
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the vision hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms.
I'm sure he will.
Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look.
Yeah, because the Shogunate samurai are already trained or already somewhat capable before being enrolled. They don't just take any samurai who signs up normally. That's not how it works.
Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's
Otherwise
head
they'd
off.
be Ronin. Like, there's a reason why Ronin exist. It's because they either lack skill or lack conviction towards the cause, or they don't want a lord. And that's all a Ronin is, just a samurai with no lord. So Kazuha's a Ronin. As well as a fugitive. But that's only because he disagrees with the Shogun at this and, you know, fucked with her when he really shouldn't have, but hey. More fast travel. Okay, that's glowing. I'm not after more combat, I'm after just looking around. I don't trust this. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. Oh god. I just had to come. Oh my god. Nah. Nah, this is a bad idea. Oh, this is where the slash happened. Oh, this area is so dangerous. I refuse to believe. Oh my god. No, 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 no. What in the fuck? It's tracking me. Lighting horns onto you. What? Nah. Nah. Nah, nah, nah. Nah. You get this on. We're going this way. Even here. What?
It's my lucky day.
Yeah, it's your lucky day. Try and get me, dickhead. Ugh. Ah, we're literally at the place where she slashed down. Oh, piss off. Leave me alone. Let me get out of this. Oh, God. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Get me that. Oh! Nah. More trees, please. The mist is pretty, but still fuck that. Absolutely fuck it. If we didn't feel hated by the Shogun before, we definitely do now. Oh, leave me alone. I don't care about any of you enemies. You're pathetic. Now, let's have a look at the map. Alright. I want this. Getting that's gonna only benefit me. Ah, why didn't I decide to? I'll get this chest, then I'm fast traveling to the domain, which I could have done.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Good for you. I would rather not and save myself time and effort.
Time for retribution.
Kaboom. Iframes, eat shit.
This battle.
Just how many deaths did that take? 0. I can save myself hopefully some trouble, depending on the landscape. I didn't even see the slash when I was trying to sail around. Oh well.
We're way behind schedule.
That chest can wait. That Sealy can wait as well. I'll mark it on the map, but I'm not chasing it down right now. It's like, I'll go down there later, but right now, I'd rather get all the save points I need. Quote unquote save points. Yep, it opens it up for those with noble heart. Damn right. Okay. What are you? Oh, you... there you are. I don't need to fight you, but it's nice to see you're back. Baal's statue is even judging us. No, I'll just give you that. I may as well get the side quest. Yes, I know I moved away from this hoping to not get impeded by it, but side quests. Oh, great. Nah.
Let's play.
Nice music. I'm just grabbing side quests. I'm not gonna do them right this moment. He looks suspicious. He's a pharmacist. Meh. Yeah, I can tell this place is dangerous. We know that Baal hates us. The moment we even remotely do anything near any area she doesn't want us to be, we get repetitively struck with lightning. Because why not? See for yourself. See this, what the city folks and Sangonomia's people have done to us. Oof. Suppressed the serpent's remains. Yeah, it's a Tatarigami, so yeah, this is an issue that they've caused by doing all of this here. Oof. Humans who can speak normally. So this guy isn't even suspicious, he just does his job. Fair enough. The thing is, I thought wind gliders were only a thing really within Mondstadt. So, how do you know what one is? I, for some reason, cannot imagine people being allowed to use them here, or them being actively available here. Gather 12 Naku weeds. Great, so we're sorting the problem by getting people stoned, so they don't feel their pain anymore. Fair, I guess. Wait. What the hell am I stood on? Are we on a skull? Oh. Yeah, we're on the body of the snake. Oh. Badass. Just casually. Oh my god, I almost flew right into that. Nah. Damn. The people from Sangonomia destroyed the ward that suppressed the soul of the serpent god. Good job! They actually actively fucked this place up. There's a chance that the rain and lightning is also due to Baal, but if people are getting a mysterious disease, I highly doubt that is her. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight over this place. But if they had not destroyed our Great Ogre Show's ward, the island wouldn't have become such a mess in the first place. So they destroyed a seal that Baal actively placed on this fucker to keep the land stable. That is so terrible. They've actively made things worse, and this is kind of why I really don't trust her. I don't trust the leader of the resistance because her family worshipped this thing. If the book is right that we find in the game. I kind of don't want them to ever deal with the fact this snake is like going nuts. Well, its corpse is causing so much shit. Which I assume they would have to, because unless something happens to Baal as well, there's no way leaving things this way is a good move. But here's an example of Baal actually doing something for the benefit of her people, and her people fucking that up. That's funny. I'm sure that this awful weather can only be due to the ward's destruction. I don't know about that. The disease is very likely due to the ward's destruction, but the lightning, unless this thing could manipulate Electro, which would mean Baal Slash wouldn't really do much to it and kill it, it's very likely that the lightning is because of Baal. Unless this body's a really good conductor of electricity. And a lightning rod, which I doubt. Urabashi's Legacy Pearl. Oh my god. This place is way too dangerous. This place is far too dangerous.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Is that an electric conducting katana?
Here we go.
I want the sword.
Time for
Piss
takeoff.
off. My sword now. Did I just... That's funny. I just took damage for doing that. That's great. Yeah, I'm marking that. That's interesting. Why not? Yeah, you can lure lightning. Imagine leading someone as a prank to that. Hey, just touch it, it's fine. It won't do you any harm, I promise. Oh! Piss off.
Let's get down to business.
You can get fucked. I don't wanna.
My blade. There's more. To me. Verdict is. To the very end.
Aww. Yeah, I'll give it a flower. It's the only thing you can do. Respect of the dead. I'm gonna need to go to this one at some point. Oh god, that's quite a few, alright. At least I've got all the ones on one side. Eventually I'm gonna have to circle around here too. Look at that line. Nice. Absolutely nice. Serpent's head. So they've made their base right near where its face is. And we're wondering why people might be getting sick. You're near a giant skull of some being way beyond any human. Hi, Sheba boy. You know, if you weren't fighting against Baal, she'd probably get on with you.
I was surrounded by Shogun samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree.
I see that Geo-vision.
This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, Why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision.
Let me tell you about the seizure of the 100th vision.
You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City.
That's very short notice.
There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety.
We didn't, that's bullshit. He had to save us in the end because we almost got decked.
After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks.
That was easy.
Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line.
You got
Yes,
it.
sir.
Even though I realistically don't want to, and we could just call it quits here and be like, you know what, I'm going back to Mondstadt.
I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Not if you die.
Is this a new recruit?
If he's recovering, is it from an actual wound or is it this quote-unquote disease that's running rampant because of the giant dead snake?
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered. Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days.
Then why is he coughing if it's an injury?
Tepe, did you bring this one in?
That's dumb.
How are things on the front line?
That's not how it works. You don't just start coughing because you've got a paper cut. Let alone if you've been stabbed. I'm gonna mute to have a sip of a drink. Okay, there we go.
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it.
It's common sense that they'd be stronger than you. You'd, if anything, have to overestimate their strength unless you're a damn idiot. They have all the resources in Inazuma. You are a resistance. You are stuck on one island versus a lot of them. And the Raiden Shogun is respected. It's not like she just casually dictates over her people. People have willingly joined her side. Which I think is maybe the reason why Yomiya's quest is required. Because we got to hear someone say that they wanted to follow the Shogun's will and had absolute faith in her. They just didn't approve of the Vision Hunt decree. So her people genuinely believe in her. And these people are just like, yeah, let's underestimate the amount of people that would want to follow their Shogun, the person who has actively protected humanity on these islands for at minimum 500 years. And who is responsible for sealing away a demonic snake god that's making people ill because you guys damaged the seal that she placed here, is responsible for a giant tree that basically distills any issues within the mainland.
At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
This guy is so up his own ass and such a liar.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
He didn't. He's lying and a bitch.
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for her at all.
You embellished your own story and then you were upfront about what I did.
I heard she even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
That's a lie. She didn't fail to take me down. She was about to stab me and put me out of my misery. Toma had to get involved, and he was on the verge of dying before that.
Amazing work, both of you.
Not amazing work for him. I did good. Toma did good. This guy's a little bitch, and I had to save him, otherwise he would have been dead.
Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right?
That's the part that's embellished, not his bullshit about facing loads of people on his own.
Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
I'm itching for you to get better so you can see your friend's a dirty fucking disgraceful liar.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
You're a dumbass.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs.
Ew.
All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing.
Ew.
They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Ew.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Why would wolf hooks grow here? They're from Mondstadt, aren't they?
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
I'm cool with trying the new one. I want to see what's up.
Thanks for your help.
Here you go. Let's see him get it really
right.
sick.
I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time.
And if it doesn't, then we've potentially infected their wounds.
Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
It's probably all the Electro.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Tepe. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
You know, it being made numb doesn't mean it's healing, right? It's still probably going to take the same amount of time to heal, unless you're eating and taking in the protein, because protein does help you when it comes to recovery. But grinding it into a paste and rubbing it on your wound, well, into a powder, but you'd have to dry it out and that'd take time, especially considering how big the disgusting bug is.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Tepe. When you first applied it, It felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet.
So this has actually worked.
Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Yeah, sure, I'll take some drinks, I guess.
Just glad we were able to help. Alright, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now. Well, let's head over.
Hey, it's convenient. I have a gun you. Let's go. I'm gonna make these people look like they suck. Jesus Christ, the lightning. Oh, this is going perfectly, isn't it?
Oh, another miss. This sucks.
You guys suck.
Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one.
You're gonna die. Also, notice that they're using archery as a training method. Guess why? Because Yumi are useful. And Yumi / the bow is one of the main arms of an actual samurai. Because they tended to... Though the one thing that's iffy is, obviously, in this situation, a lot of them aren't going to be using horses, because we don't seem to see any in this game.
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
You suck.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
It's funny as well, because this isn't even an efficient way to really train. Aside from if you're trying to get distance fire and get used to aiming for the body shape. If anything, I'm pretty sure it's, if anything, better for you if you're trying to learn marksmanship for an actual fight to do actual hunting against animals, because they move. Because obviously your target's not just gonna stand still and let you shoot them. And if you can aim at something that's quite quick to escape, like a rabbit or something, then you're very likely to hit a person. Especially when the target is smaller than what you're actually going to be trying to kill.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
You disgrace your force and yourselves on the battlefield if you were let to be resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Tepe-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit.
Who will make you look like a bloody jerk.
In battle, she single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat.
Look how proud they both are.
And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips?
Sure, don't do it. Because clearly, you don't have the aptitude.
We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
You literally draw a bow. It's like, even if you're not using the ideal technique, it's not that bloody hard. This coming from someone who has used a bow, it really isn't that hard. It's like I wouldn't be able to shoot anything far enough away that I would have to like squint to see it, obviously. Hell, I'd probably... How far would I be able to shoot from? The last time I did it, it was on the field in secondary school. around halfway mark for the practice field. I'm internally trying to imagine exactly how much distance that arrow crossed. It would have been the same size as the shooting range.
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
Do I really have to demo for these stupid idiots? Really?
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Let's go. Show it.
I have to actually... Oh.
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it.
I have to be careful because Ganyu has a special aimed shot. It hit one, didn't it? Piss off.
Let's go.
Fine, I'll swap to bloody Fischl. Because I have to quick fire. I can't risk aimed shots because Ganyu's has so much range. Okay, let's go you.
The threads of your fate lie in my hand.
Good for you.
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this.
Shut up. Don't say this time. I'm fine. What the hell?
Pressure getting to you?
No. Did it count the lightning hitting one as me hitting it?
That's no way to demonstrate. Let's go. Show it.
I didn't hit red. What?
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it there.
Shut the fuck up, you lying sack of... Yeah, I didn't hit red. I'm so confused then. I don't want to risk it with the charged. Really? Piss off, Tepe.
Let's go. Show us. Ready? I'm sure you'll get it.
Remember layout. My aim's getting worse now, I'm getting irritated. There we go.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now.
I don't think that demonstration would help you.
My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
You know, that's basically every aspect of the use of the bow that you've pretty much fucked up.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger.
At least you're humble about it. Good.
Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island.
Yeah, I can believe that. Hell, that's probably everyone.
My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the vision hunt decree.
Look at the mouth sinking.
The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them?
Yes, if you try hard enough.
There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking.
Great. Tepe, you can show us how you can beat multiple fighters at once, right?
There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
I already know my worth in battle. You don't. I can't return my gun. You fucking for real.
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away?
Fine.
Retribution!
Get out of my face.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here?
What do you think?
We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed.
Either you've got some traitors, or they're getting better at what they're doing.
Unless we have a traitor in our midst.
Yep, there we go.
They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses.
We have limited forces, and you're saying we should double them in one area. You know that's opening us up to attacks in other sections, right? That's a really bad idea. Increase the defense, yeah, but you can't double your patrols just casually, especially when you have so many people injured.
Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me.
You're easy to underestimate.
I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
It's not an underestimate if it's bang on the mark and you suck. Give my Ganyu back.
What are my orders?
area is kind of pretty in its own weird way. What are the odds of lightning striking right where I wanted to, you know, or whatever?
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are.
Where's the rope?
Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work?
'Cause you suck in combat.
I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
Probably for the sake of gaining and showcasing his honor.
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance?
Yeah, who wouldn't want to kill other people who are just defending their home and defending their deity who protects their home? Who wouldn't want to kill them? What a terrible reason behind it. It's not like they're invading. If anything, you're the criminals, technically, because you're going against the home front. And hell, your forces fucked over this island which is meant to be your home.
Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Not bad. Yes, who wouldn't want to kill my fellow Inazuma people? You know, it's not like they're doing something wrong or anything. No, they're actually doing the right thing technically by their homeland, and we're the ones doing the fucked up shit.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces.
Ooh.
As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
That's really annoyed me. I just find it so stupid. Now that's the hope for being a soldier. Ooh, we're gonna see her. The little moment from the trailer. Why are they so casually just stood near each other?
So, You are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
I'm just gonna mute for a drink.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now.
There we go, and ha!
I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
Hostage handover.
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, she's a comrade! I'll never surrender her to you!
You're a good person, Goro, but I doubt that your fellow Resistance members will feel that way whatsoever.
The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Tepe and the Traveler. What are you doing here?
This is a bad idea.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Why is my connection dipping? No.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away.
Okay, is it patching back up? No, it's dipping again. What the hell is going on? Huh.
I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum.
Which is common sense, yes.
That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal.
Oh. Why is it dipping? Stop it.
Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Maybe one-on-one combat. Us versus Sarah. Which we likely can beat.
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat.
Yep.
To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
I accept. Wait, we're fighting a nobody? This is bullying.
Remove all threats to eternity, by order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
I'm not.
I won't forget this.
I'd like it if my frame rate would stabilize. Someone actually using a katana compared to all people using naginatas.
You got this.
There's more than one round. Keep it up.
Barbados, guide us.
Show me what you've got!
Here we go. All hail. Access denied. Yahoo! Think you can get away?
I need to train harder.
Yeah, you do need to train harder.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose.
Hell, your voice lines were so off then.
Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Neat. Ooh. We're actually seeing people get killed. His ears flattened and his tail frayed a bit when he growled. He is a doggo.
No!
The ball's on this girl to just run up with a bow and go for it. Why are we focusing on a naginata? Oh, okay. There she is.
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm
How's
as the
her?
breeze, my lady.
A boy!
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
So they were bought into this. Nice.
Meet again, old friend.
Damn right. A boy.
All forces, retreat!
Aw, frame rate, please. I don't trust you.
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself.
Yeah, it is the first time we've met. I still don't trust you.
I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance, and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island.
Your voice sounds familiar, and it is not what I expected of you. Like, your tone seemed higher pitched when you were calling out to your forces. I thought that your voice would actually be kind of higher in tone. This is really confusing for me now.
Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though.
Ah,
Do you have a plan beyond
Kazuha.
this point?
I'm so glad that he's back in.
In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Can I come too?
No.
I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you.
So in the case of Kazuha, he's technically not a Ronin right now. Somehow he got roped into working under this girl.
I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
The frames need to stop dropping for fuck's sake.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Tepe. He will escort you there.
Okay.
Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
I don't trust you, girl. I really don't trust her, though. To be continued. So yeah, it isn't over. It's just a continuation. Better?
I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as that.
Frames, stop dropping. Jesus Christ.
Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you.
Frames are still dropping. What the hell's going on with the connection?
But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain Beto's crew.
Hey.
If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me. I'll have your back.
Hell fucking yeah. A boy Kazuha. A boy.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them quite the challenge in that regard.
Yeah, it's all fun and games. Don't worry about it.
I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun? I trust she's as oppressive as ever. The Musono Hitotachi. Stand it?
No, probably not. We didn't. We almost died.
Perhaps one day we will be able to fit to Inazuma.
Why are the frames going so much to shit?
Her Excellency never fails us. I must say, I was certainly surprised to look out and see Kazuha joining the fray. It's been quite some time since we last fought side by side.
No voice on her English VA, but her Japanese one is Hyoko from Danganronpa. That's awesome. I love that. That's brilliant.
At that time, his friend was defeated in a duel before the throne and executed by the Raiden Shogun. Kazuha came to visit the resistance as he was fleeing Inazuma with his friend's vision. Hard to believe it's been so long.
Neat. A boy. This has never been an issue with any game aside from Genshin. I'd assume it's because the game's actively online, so it's competing with my live stream is connecting to the internet as well. And both are quite heavy processors. So I'd assume it's because of that, or it's because someone else is using Wi-Fi within the house and I'm competing for bandwidth, which also definitely could be the case. It is what it is, though. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. All I know is I should now be able to, at the very, very least, I should be able to get the bounties, the weeklies, unlocked in Inazuma, which is good for me because I want to start progressing on that. So, that's the story for now. It seems that Act 2 is unfinished, which I'm completely cool with. It didn't feel that long. Huh. I've spent 2 hours doing this, but I did explore a bit, so how long was that? Let's have a look. Let's have a look in you. Travel log. So. 8 long for the first. It felt long, and then we were forced to do 2 character stories as well. 2. One including the first one, we're just duking it out with Baal, because why not? I'm anticipating the rest of this story, I really am. And I'm anticipating getting Baal, because I saved for her, so I wanna. Also, just to let you guys know, I might not be streaming tomorrow, only because I've got a dental appointment. I mentioned this on Discord, so if I need work done, I won't be able to talk, because my mouth will likely get numbed. Let's just quickly get this. I'm gonna have to start doing some side quests and unlock it. Oh, I want it. I love the furniture. I also really want this. What would you stream tomorrow with the story being done? Yeah, that's also a point, because I don't know if I actually should do... I should probably just do side quests off the streams, especially if they include puzzles. I wanted to headbutt a brick wall earlier when I was trying to sort out part of one of the puzzles. I've got to appreciate, though, how much effort they've actually put into the design of some of these puzzles.
There are still documents that need to be seen by the Commissioner.
I know that I said I would stream them, but I don't know. For me, would you guys even find that very interesting or irrelevant and require me going back to Liyue, for example, for sorting out books? Too close.
There are still documents that
They don't seem very interesting, so I'd say it's not worth it. Fair enough. Then if you guys don't mind, considering my connection's going to absolute hell, I think I'll call it. I appreciate you guys all tuning in, and I'm wondering if I'd do stuff like this down the road again, considering upcoming nations. This one is one that I heavily anticipate. I'm really glad that I streamed this. God, see...
This realm is true thrive.
I'm so sad I couldn't actually speak with Baal, but I'm also just really glad that she was involved. That we actually did interact with her despite we didn't get much. I've already crafted everything. One other thing I'm really disappointed on, I know this is random, but I'm someone who really likes the housing in this game. I have all of these recipes already. So, these don't benefit me. Because I did the quests. I've bought everything else and made everything else at least once. I've got all of these now. I'm not buying these yet, and I haven't set up the planting yet, but I could easily get these. I hoped to get a lot of Inazuma furniture, at least some, and there's none. Aside from for doing reputation quests, unless I've not found any, like, of the merchants on map or something. That really sucks. That's really disappointing.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you...
The connection's no more stable. Stop. Why is it doing this? Either way. The next thing I'll probably stream is Neo The World Ends With You, unless something interesting comes up in this. When Inazuma gets more story, I'll definitely play it on stream. Because, as said, I really anticipated Inazuma and I still love it. It's right for having faith in it. The one concern I do have is down the line. But I am also going to check something, because that was the wrong menu. Why is the connection fluctuating so much now?
I still have a lot to do with the game. How about you take a rest while I go back?
I unlock dialogue, I want to see it. Vision Hunt Decree, I'll look at the draw.
Huh? Are there pigeons around?
Paimon's just hungry. What Paimon needs right now is a traveler who can whip up...
I've already seen this one.
It's hard to talk about the recent events in Inazuma and not mention the Vision Hunt Decree. But you don't have a vision, so you don't have to worry about losing one. On the flip side, if you are caught by the Tenryou Commission, you also can't surrender your vision in exchange for your life.
I can tell them that you are my vision.
Another reason to have Paimon around. Wait, what?
Don't worry, I wouldn't let them take you, Paimon.
That's more like it.
We'd just go to jail and suffer punishment together.
Well, if that's how it would go down, then maybe you should hand me over to them. Wait a minute! How about we just don't get caught in the first place? Only the ones who have the will to fight back are allowed into the Resistance. Huh. In that case, Paimon also qualifies as a member.
And what exactly are you trying to resist, Paimon?
Paimon has been resisting against the fate of being squished all this time.
Then you probably won't get in.
Why? Is it because Paimon isn't fighting for the same cause as the Resistance?
It's because you're fighting for a lost cause, I'm afraid.
You meanie! Kamelian Cannon?
Doggo!
Kamui Juicy Cannon? Kamui Jimmy Cannon? Ugh. What a mouthful.
What are you reading, Paimon?
Look! It's the super weapon the Shogunate army has constructed nearby to protect Tatarasuna! Kamui Jima Cannon!
It looks really powerful. And yet, we didn't see it do anything while we were in Tatarasuna.
It seems like the Resistance knew how strong it was. So before formally waging war against the Shogunate, they had covertly occupied this place. But this Kamui Jima Cannon needs either special ammunition or Electro to work, so it's no use to the Resistance. The Shogunate army put so much time and effort into creating this weapon, Paimon really wants to see the extent of its power.
If all you need is an Electro user, perhaps I can help.
That's right! Now we just need something that would serve as our Huh? Why are you giving me that look?
Doggo!
When we first arrived at the Komori tea house, Paimon really thought that Tarumaru would be able to speak.
You sound a bit disappointed.
Of course! If Tarumaru could speak, Paimon feels that he'd say something really interesting.
For example?
Toma! Stop hiding around here! You're in my way! Woof woof!
You didn't believe Kozue when she said she'd signed a secret contract forcing her to work part-time at the tea house, did you?
Oh! Paimon just thought of another one! This one's quite good! Just look at this visitor. Paimon, is it? Look how cute and clever she is. Today, all her meals are on the house. Woof!
There's no way Tarumaru would say something like that.
How about you take a rest while I go back?
What
Sorry,
are you
I'm
mulling
just
over, Paimon?
watching over some of these.
Do you remember Goro's fluffy ears? Paimon really wants something like that. Oh, or maybe horns similar to the ones Ganyu has. Ganyu's horns are pretty cute as well. Do you have any ideas?
Let me see. Oh, I found something.
Really? Aw, Paimon always knew you were reliable.
Ta-da! I present to you the tusk of Monaceros Chaeli.
Paimon doesn't need that. If Paimon can't have Goro's fluffy ears, then maybe at least something like his fluffy tail.
Bum-ba-da-da! Here you go. Tail of Boreas.
That doggo would eat you.
Also, combining those two is definitely not the look Paimon is going for.
Hey, the tail would work.
It's amazing that Inazuma has places like the Yai Publishing House, which specializes in publishing novels. They even host competitions. Wow.
If that's the case, then perhaps you can submit a draft of the book you've been working on, Paimon's Happiness.
Whoa! About
You've been what? What?
Paimon has misplaced the drafts on our way to Inazuma.
You've been writing a book?
Fine! Paimon hasn't started writing it yet. It's not Paimon's fault. Paimon's been meaning to do it, but 3 days ago, Paimon's pen broke. And the day before